Thanks, Rob, for those wonderful words and that great introduction. First, let me sincerely congratulate my brother Sir Knights and fellow honorees, Father Tom May, Bill Duty, and John Willard. And a special thanks to our Columbian Boosters Committee for putting together this terrific dinner. It was fantastic. Thank you. You know, as I thought about tonight, and I look out tonight at your faces, I realized two things. We all have a platform. We all have a purpose. My platform for the last 4+ years has been the Knights of Columbus. I'm humbled by this award tonight. The accomplishments of our council are many, as noted by Rob earlier. Recognition of accomplishments only happen when men work together as a cohesive team. I stand up here tonight representing our entire council and thanking all my brothers for what we've accomplished. And together, this is not an individual award. This is a council award. Thanks to the Knights of Columbus, we were given a platform, and we took advantage of it. My purpose has not been what we've accomplished, but more importantly, who I am. I'm a husband, a father, and a grandfather. I was very fortunate to marry my teenage sweetheart, Marie. She's the love of my life. And most importantly, she's my best friend. And later this year, we'll be celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary. Yeah. I'm the very proud father of our 4 children. As their father, there's nothing more I could ask of them. Our twins, Michelle and Monique. And Monique flew in from Boston just for tonight. Thank you, Monique. And our youngest daughter, Cheryl, and my son, Bob Jr., and their great spouses. I love them and respect them all. What our grandchildren have accomplished and continue to excel at makes me very proud. Megan, who's almost 15, going on 23. Ryan, 11. Connor, 6. Benedict Matthew, who would have been 5 tonight, but he's looking down on us from heaven. And Michael at 2 is hopefully sound asleep. Anybody who knows me knows of my passion for the Knights of Columbus, but most importantly, what they stand for. It all started, as Rob mentioned, in the late 40s when my dad was a Grand Knight. I recently read an article, some of you might have read it, in a recent Columbia magazine about a brother knight by the name of Matt Burke. Most of you won't know Matt, but I'll bet my grandson Ryan does. Matt, after graduating from Harvard, had a 15-year career in the NFL, attaining Pro Bowl status, winning the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award, and in his final game was on the Super Bowl winning Baltimore Ravens team in 2013. In the article, Matt discusses his Catholic faith, his mission as a husband, father, and also as a knight. Matt, as a brother knight, along with his wife, Adriana, sets a great example for their children, 6 of them, all under 12, and the rest of us by being fierce defenders of the sanctity of marriage and are steadfast supporters of the pro-life movement. What impressed me most about Matt's article was his comments about what it meant to him to be a knight. If I may quote Matt, as knights, we draw strength from being a part of a Catholic men's organization. We're almost 2 million strong worldwide. We draw a lot of strength from that. As Proverbs 27:17 says, iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. As Catholic men and knights, we need to spend time with other Catholic men who will help us grow. Back 2 or 3 years ago, I was at a district deputy meeting being chaired by Ed Adams. And he made a comment I'll never forget. When you join the Knights of Columbus, you put yourself in a fishbowl, and when you become a Grand Knight, you have a mark on your back. As knights, you set the example. People watch what you say and what you do. I'm very fortunate to belong to a council where men's actions speak so much louder than their words. One of the proudest moments since I've become a knight is when, and this happened on numerous occasions, a brother knight would say to me, since I've joined the Knights, I feel like I've become a better husband, a better father, a better man, and even a better Catholic. I firmly believe that the actions and deeds of my brother knights, like the ones who are represented here tonight, and their spouses, God, let me not forget them, they're so important. This is the reason our council is so vibrant and thriving. Last calendar year, 2014, we had 24,500 volunteer hours. And all of them were smiling. Well, maybe most of them. A number of years ago, there was an ad. I'm sure you'll all remember it. I want to be like Mike. Because of the example you men from 1190-81 set, being in that fishbowl, we've attained record levels of new members. 2 years ago, 33 new members. Last year, 26 new members. And with 3 more months to go, Glenn just told me we're going to have another record-setting year because more men will say, I want to be like them. In conclusion, I want to thank my brothers for the great example you set and the success you've attained, even with the adversity that you've had to overcome. And I pray that God will continue to give you the strength so that more Catholic men will be saying, I want to be like you. Thank you. Did I forget to mention Lauren?
Yeah.
My favorite youngest granddaughter. My apologies. Let's hear it for Lauren.
What a group to follow, huh? I really have the privilege of introducing to you our State Secretary, Mr. William Dorfler, for some words from the state.